Hi guys, hope you're doing okay. So nice and simple to start. We're just going to come to the middle of your mat. Feet coming together, standing up nice and tall. Good. So here, just centering through the body, pressing the feet into the ground. Think about bringing the shoulders down and back, lengthening through the spine and standing up as tall as you can here. Good. So nice and easy to begin. You're just going to take a breath in, reach as tall as you can. And breathing out, bringing the arms back down. Good. So just slowing the breath, and again, breath in. Good. Look up as you reach and exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, deep breath in, reach as tall as you can. This time, exhale, leave the hands at the top. From here, we start to reach one hand a little bit higher, just allowing the hands to come apart and reaching one arm and then the other. Good, so gentle stretch through the side of the body, allowing the rib cage to open away from the hip bone. One more to each side. And then from here, you're going to open the arms, stick the bum out, lift through the chest. And you're just going to ripple all the way down to the floor, bringing the hands flat down. So bending the knees, sit nice and low through the hips, hands flat to the ground. Good. Extend the legs, release the hands. So if you need to come a little bit higher, come a little bit higher, but keeping the legs straight, just hanging over the feet. Good, bending your knees from here, rolling yourself all the way to the top, nice and high. Good, lengthen through the body and again lift through the arms. Inhale. Good, exhale, open through the chest, stick the bum out, arch the back, and then just rippling all the way down, bend your knees. Extending the legs, release the hands a little if you need to, but keep them as close to the ground as possible. Good, from here we're going to bend the knees, placing the hands flat to the floor, and you're going to step your feet back one at a time into a plank pose. Shoulders over your fingertips, nice and strong through the core, push away from the ground. Good, into your down facing dog, so pushing your hips high and just driving your heels down. We're going to start to walk through the feet, so pressing one heel down and then the other. Think about sending your tailbone up as high as you can and pushing back through the shoulders. Good, let's take both heels pressing down, so feet should be hip distance apart. Drive your heels down, send your tailbone high. Good, rising up onto your toes, you're going to come forwards over the hands into your plank pose. Now from here, you're going to lower yourself down, so think elbows by the rib cage, taking your chest to the ground. Elbows come in underneath your shoulders, and then from here you're going to extend, so thinking lift the chest, slide the shoulders away from your ears. If this is feeling okay, let's change the hands to a little bit wider and extend a little bit higher here. Good, slow to lower back down. From here we're going to come into your child's pose, so you're going to think about pushing your hips back, keeping your chest low and sitting your bum back towards your heels. Extend your arms forwards and relax your forehead towards the ground. Good, from here we're going to come into a nice easy side stretch, so stretching through your lats. Your hands are going to come over slightly to the right. Your left hand comes on top of your right hand and you're going to pull your head between the arms. Think here about reaching that left arm as far away from you as you possibly can. So you're really feeling that stretch through the left side of the body. Good, coming back to the centre and then changing over. So hands come to the left, right hand comes on top, head between the arms. Reach the right hand away from you. So now stretching through the right side of the body. Good. And coming back to the centre here. Good. From here, you're going to roll yourself up. So sit your bum towards your heels and allow yourself to curl up through the spine. Nice and slowly coming up to a high kneeling position. Good. Okay, so once you're here, you're going to take your hands behind your back, letting your fingertips face down towards the ground. I want you to try and squeeze your elbows together, lift the chest, and look towards the ceiling. If this is feeling comfortable, we're going to open back a little further. This is optional, obviously stay here if you want to. You're going to try and take your hands towards your heels, pressing your hips forwards to open the chest. Good, slowly to release out. And coming back to a high kneeling position. Great job. Okay, so from this position here, guys, I want you to take a big stride forwards with your right foot. You're going to gently press your hips forwards and bring your hands to the front leg. Think about pushing away, lifting the chest and looking slightly to the ceiling. So try and make your collarbones look up and open. Good. Option here. You can stay here, or if you feel you can, taking the hands up and reaching towards the ceiling. Again, think about opening the chest, trying to extend through the thoracic as much as you possibly can. Circle the arms down and round to bring the hands either side of your front foot. You're going to tuck your toes behind you and lift your back knee. Okay, from here, guys, you're going to put the pressure into your front heel. You're going to slightly lift your hips. So we're going to bring the body away from the thigh and you're going to take your hands behind your back. Make sure here you're not sinking too much through the hips. So there shouldn't really be much stretch through this left hip. We think up and slightly over. So realistically here, this is more of a strength position. You should be feeling this through your right hamstring and into your right heel. Good. If you can, keep the abdominals tight and you're going to reach the arms forwards. Think chest lifted, squeeze the shoulders, try and get your biceps to either side of your ears. Good. Circle the arms down and round, sink the hips, bring the hands back to the floor. You're going to place the back knee down. Left hand comes flat to the floor and your right arm is going to reach high. Good. Now if you can, from there, that right hand is going to reach to the back of the room and look behind you. Option, if you're feeling nice and flexy through this position, you can lift your back heel and try and hold on to the foot. Obviously optional. If not, keep the foot on the floor. Good. Slow to release the foot. Bringing the hand back round, and then from here you're going to push yourself up to a high kneeling position. Changing to the second side. Good job, guys. So right foot's going to come back. From here we're going to take a big step forwards through your left foot. Pressing the hips forwards, hands to the front of the leg. Push the chest high and try and look up. Good. Reach as high as you can. If you can, open through the chest. Circling the arms all the way down and around. Hands come into either side of this front foot. You're going to tuck your toes behind you and lift your back knee. And again, lift the hips slightly, so take the weight into your front heel, so the left heel, remember right leg straight, make sure your hips aren't too low. Bringing your body up and away from the front thigh, thinking chest lifted, get the shoulders down and back, so we're in a nice long position. Good. Find that balance and reach the arms forwards. Lengthen the spine, pull the shoulders down. Think about a nice diagonal line from the tips of the fingers down to your back foot. Circle the arms down and round to bring the hands back to the floor and drop the back knee. From here, right hand places and you're going to lift your left arm towards the ceiling. Open it behind you, rotating as far as you can. Option here, if you're feeling nice and flexy, bringing that back heel up, trying to hold onto the foot. Good, releasing the foot, bringing the hand back to the middle. Pushing with the hands to bring yourself back to a kneeling position and then bringing yourself back with that leg. Excellent. Okay, so from here we're going to move into a pigeon pose next. So stretching through your glutes and your hips. We're going to start with the knees together. So knees and feet together. Now from here you're going to twist both of your feet over to the right. So the feet twist. Now keeping your left foot leg where it is. Your right leg, so the outside leg, is going to come back behind you. And then from this position here, you're going to slide yourself back. Think about sitting your hips down and then just nice and slowly coming down to your elbows. And if you can, extend the arms out, relaxing over the front leg and just breathing into that stretch. So you should be feeling this through your left glute into your left hip. Nice, slow to come up and out there. We're going to roll out onto your left seat bone and then bringing the knees back to the middle. So we go the same on the second side. So now from here you're going to twist both of your feet over to the left. Your left foot, so the outside leg, is going to go back behind you. Try and leave that right leg where it was and then sit yourself back. So again, sitting your hips down, coming down towards your elbows, and then if you feel like you can, extending the arms away and bringing the chest down. And again, just breathing into the stretch, trying to relax through the body. Nice, slow to roll out onto your left seat bone, and then from there we're just going to come back round to a kneeling position. Great work. Okay, so we're going to finish here with a cat stretch. So just bringing your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders, starting in a tabletop position. Now from here, you're going to squeeze the belly button in. You're going to press through the hands, tucking the chin in, tuck the hips under and round through the back. You're then going to reverse that by arching the spine, lifting the chest, slide the shoulders away from your ears. And then to go again. So just nice and slowly flexing and extending. Just getting a bit of movement happening here through the spine. Good, let's do one more to each direction. As you complete, you're going to sit yourself back. This time bring your toes together, your knees slightly out into a V position, and just extending the arms back forwards. Relax through the spine, bringing your body as low as you can. Nice and steady to roll yourself up. You're going to bring your hands to the floor to tuck the toes, and then from here just coming into a crouched position. Good, extending the legs, keeping your body over and relaxing through the head, the neck, the shoulders, and just stretching at the bottom. Good, soften the knees, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slowly, to bring yourself all the way up to a standing position. Great job, guys, excellent. Okay, so once you're back to stand, bringing your feet this time hip distance apart, so not too wide, directly underneath your hip bones, just thinking about your posture here. So shoulders down and back, think about your tailbone dropping down, zipping up through the abdominals and standing up tall. Lengthen the back of the neck, and then just imagine there's a piece of string through the crown of the head pulling you up as tall as you can. Good, take a deep breath in, bending the knees, breath in, and breathing out. And again, breath in, and breathing out. Interlocking the fingers, rotate the hands up as tall as you can. Think about pulling the arms back but keeping the abdominals connected so you're not arching your back. And then from here, you're just going to rise through the feet. Big toes on the floor, find your balance at the top as you release through your hands. And releasing the heels. Good, take your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling and your left. Deep breath in to reach as tall as you can. Breathing out, draw the hands through your center line, relax the shoulders and take a little bow. There, excellent job, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and I shall see you guys soon. See you later.